hopefully I'm recording, I don't know. I think I am. So if I am, I'll say hello, how are you doing? Yeah, right. I'm coming through, mate. Yeah, you didn't see me at all, did you? What a dick. So yeah, I'm just popping out from work for a bit. I've got to go to the doctors again. This is a pain in the ass. So I went the other day and I don't know. I wouldn't have gone with it. The missus made me go, like all men, the wives and the mothers always make you go to the doctors, don't they? So yeah, I've been having a few issues lately. And it turns out they found something, you know, nothing too serious. It can be dealt with. It's only you know, course of medication. It'll be alright. It'll be sorted. So they just got to try and sort out now what medication I need. And that's it. Happy days, back to normal. So, but yeah, there are serious side effects if I don't get the treatment done. So, get it sorted. Well, I'm happy. No, fucking hell, it's not raining, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I don't know what it's been like up around your neck of the woods in your part of the world, but our part of the world was fucking raining. And now it stopped, so it's amazing. I'm going to go around the left side today. Once again, I'm still experimenting with my microphone setup, so sound quality may be good, it may be shit, I don't know. I'm still playing around. I've listened to a few people and follow their advice, and I think it all depends on what kind of helmet you got, and you've got to make it work better with your helmet. My helmet I've got at the moment is not particularly, fucking hell, he almost going to go around, isn't he? Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, the helmet I have at the moment is not particularly a great one. It's only cheapy, you know, but it does the job. I've never been one to buy really expensive helmets. I think the most expensive helmet I bought was about £150. That was a K-Berg, and that was a fucking brilliant helmet. But I don't know. I'm sure, you know, people say how much value you put on your head. Well, I do, but that's not to say me buying a £500 crash helmet is necessarily going to be £500 better than buying a £100 crash helmet. I don't agree with that. You know, it may be, it may not. You know, it's debatable. You know, I think you always have two people in two camps. One's going to say yes, buy the Arris, buy the Sherrys, they're the best helmets, they're going to save your life, blah blah blah. Then you're going to have people like in my camp saying, well, yeah, but if you buy a cheap helmet, they're just as good. You know, let's be honest, sometimes you're not paying for safety. You know, we think we are. We think, right, I'm buying a £500 helmet, I'm paying for safety. Not really. Not all the time. You're paying for the name, for one. Okay, it's a good name. Should be worth paying for, I guess. Number two, you're paying for the design on the helmet sometimes. Alright, I know some of them you can just have the black and white and it's cheaper as a base model, but generally, who wants a black and white helmet? Most of us go for the design ones. So if you go for the design on it, like a, I don't know, like a Ben Speed or sort of Carol Crutchlow helmet, straight away you've got about £150. You. But I'm enjoying time, bye-bye. Yeah, sorry, so yeah, you buy a helmet with a design on straight away. You're paying £150 just to have someone's logo on your head. Okay? Then you may be paying another £50–60 for the actual cosmetics of the helmet. You know, just the actual design of it. Just because it looks a bit different, you know. I'm not going to lie to you, I saw a helmet, it's called the Shark Raw. I don't need a new helmet, but I want to buy it because it looks fucking badass. Let's be honest, we are vain people. We buy helmets on what they look like, not necessarily what they're going to do for our heads first and foremost. So, you know, I think once you take all these factors away, you know, really, okay, you're paying for a branded helmet that may be actually £100 more expensive if it doesn't have all the goodies on it. Does that really make it better than the helmet I have? Possibly, possibly not. I've weighed up the pros and cons, and I'm thinking, well, I'd rather change my helmet every 2 years for a cheaper one than have one for 5 or 6. You know, that's just my philosophy. Everyone's different and everyone does it their own way, which they're quite right to do. Because let's be honest, it'd be a boring place if we all thought the same. Very boring. So yeah, at the end of the day, just buy what you're comfortable with and what you feel your valuable is worth. For me, my head ain't worth much at the moment. But saying that, this old girl is getting on a bit now. I've had it for a couple of years, and it is time for a change. So I have been looking around, and like I said, I've seen a helmet called the Shark Raw. Check it out if you check it out. It's cool. It's kind of like I guess it's a Street Fighter helmet. That's the best way I'd describe it. You know, it has a what kind of how to try and describe it? It's like imagine you got an open face helmet, and then basically you got an attachment on the front to make it look like almost like a fighter plane helmet, and that's removable and stuff. You know, it's a cool helmet. It just looks very Street Fighter-ish, quite aggressive, quite, you know, alien-ish. It just looks a bit different from the norm, to be honest. I wouldn't recommend it if you're fucking doing fast road. I wouldn't recommend. By the looks of it, it looks like it could be quite a drafty helmet, so I wouldn't recommend it for, you know, track or anything like that. But if you're just bumbling around town like most of I do, it's probably ideal. All right. Yeah, I hope they're all right. That's a nice day through Kinston. Shout out, thank you to Ninja Nelly for being a supporter of mine. Most appreciated, mate. Most appreciated. Actually, Ninja Nelly's got his own tube. Actually, you can find it if you go onto my channel. You can find it linked in there. Just done a channel we went to Moores Valley. Look at all the trains and that. Pretty cool. A bit different. I liked it. Right, should we overtake this one? Yes, no, yes, no, yes. Oh, God, I love the sound of this bike. So, I've been mentioning in previous videos actually about my fuel consumption. And I've had a little play with the Power Commander, and to be honest, the settings on it are all mid-level settings on the low, medium and high throttle. So I've basically gone down and turned the settings all the way to the low settings, so I'm hoping the Power Commander now gives me a little bit more fuel efficiency, but to be honest I don't think it will do. I think it needs to be remapped, or why have I just taken off, to be honest, because I've looked at the official figures for my bike, and standard I should be doing about 120 for a tank. Mine does 60 for a tank, so do I want the extra 4 horsepower and 10 newton meters of torque, or do I want an extra 60 mile tank range? I'll take the extra tank range, please. Take it every day. Alright folks, I'm out of here. Take it easy, ride safe peeps.